We have enjoyed 2 songs so far, and you see one person run through. That person is Jzyno. The first song was Butter My Bread, and this featured Lasmid. The second is Khaid, and the song is Mood. Okay. Features. We'll get into that as well. But the man is here, okay? Liberian musician Jzyno. He's doing a lot so far, right? I mean, I know that largely we all got introduced to you after Butter My Bread with Lasmid dropped, Jzyno. Right. First off, let me just welcome you. How bad of me
Thank
not
you.
to welcome him to my home.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Jzyno.
This is my home too, you know?
Okay, yeah, welcome home then.
I'm home.
Glad that you are here. But I was saying that largely we all got introduced to Jzyno on the Butter My Bread song, which features Lasmid. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Before Butter My Bread, what was Jzyno up to?
I was up to being recognized globally before Butter My Bread, because at the time I've already worked with I worked with Creamy.
Okay.
I worked with Episode,
Okay.
Netty Music from Tanzania. I worked with Medical as well, and other Liberian artists. I just been trying my best, man. Been pushing, yeah.
Okay. Now, when you say you work with them, in what capacity?
I mean, we I did songs with them. My own song.
Okay.
I feature them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right then. Cool. So for all of these songs that you have put out, I know that, I mean, even prior to working with all of the people that you have mentioned, you also have been at music for a while, right? You've been at it for maybe about a decade now. Am I right?
I started 2016, like learning about music, and professionally I started doing music 2020.
Okay, all right. So it's still close to a decade now.
Yeah.
Now, with that said, how did it all start for you? I'm only asking so that we all understand. I know that people always say, I started in church, I started when I was really, really young. But for the superstar we see today as Jzyno, Jonathan Lee Pratt, how did it start for you?
Well, I mean, it was all fun, you know. Freestyling, just hearing my friends saying, "You're good, man. You killed this," and all those things. Like, but intentionally within myself, I wanted to hear Liberian music being played out here in Ghana, because we had a lot of music being played here at the time. Like we had music from even, I mean, all the francophone, you know, countries around. Music were playing here. I mean, I heard Spanish music being played, Indian music being played at times. I'm like, bro, why Liberian music is not being played, you know? So it was just for me to hear Liberian music, you know, I mean, be played out here. So I started doing music, you know, small, trying to learn about it. Like my first salary I got at the Achimota Mall, I took that money straight to the theater. I said I was going to look for music class because I was afraid to come out with something that is not nice.
What event was that, and how much, if you want to share, what that first salary of yours was?
That was around 260. Okay. You know, on CDs.
What
I was working at the Achimota, you know, more at the Choba. I was one of the first workers there, and also I was their favorite at the time.
Okay.
Ask them about Jonathan Lee. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be their favorites. I mean, I'm sure we all can tell why.
I used to be. So I don't know if we have someone that I've taken my place.
Is that what you mean?
I mean, I used to move around, like go and get custom.
Okay.
Because the mall was new at the time.
Right.
They just opened at that time, and the Choba was there. So I was meeting people like, "Hello, my name is Jonathan. We have you know, a new Choba here. We have this, we have that. You know, just market the place, and then people will come. I started bringing customers, like because I was a waiter. So when I stay and look around, see people passing, people not coming. People are going to different places. I'm like, nah, the business is not going.
That's not what it should be.
So I started going out there, and then people started coming.
That's nice. Attending to someone's business like your own. That's the best way to go anyway. Okay, so that 260 CDs was put into a class for you.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
So when I went to the theater, I met a dark-skinned guy, and I talked to him about it, and then from there, White Skin Lady came out. And they're like, oh no, we don't do that here because okay, I say I want to do this kind of Afrobeat music, and they said no, we will we will teach you how to play the drums, play the violin, all those things. I'm like, no, it's not what I want.
That's not what you wanted.
So the guy was like, you can go on YouTube and learn about what you want to do.
So what did you do from there? Did you take his advice?
I started doing YouTube things.
Okay.
Although I didn't, when you're new to something, you don't know it.
Right.
So I was still not 100% sure of what I was doing. And then shout out to my big bro, Jzyno the God from Liberia, who met same time, around same time. And then it's like, man, you're very good, but just break this 4 bars after because I was rapping.
Right.
And from the rap, I recorded I think 2-3 songs. And my big brother, Josepha Toba, he used to be in the movie industry.
The name again?
Josepha Toba.
Josepha
Toba, yeah. Okay. He used to be in the movie industry. He's in one of those movies called Something Monday. First King guy.
I honestly don't know the name.
So he said, man, he called me by my name, like Lee. Lee, you are very, very, very good looking. Forget this rap music. Go and learn something about the whiskey and all those people, sing for the girls, sing for the ladies.
And then you started singing for the ladies. How long did it take you to switch from rap to now singing?
That moment he told me, I think it was next week or 2 weeks after I went to the studio and I started trying my best.
That.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting from this is that you take feedback and you act on it. First from what they told you when you were going to do the music tutoring, and then what your big brother said as well. So that's nice.
Yeah, once I see good in it, I'll take it because God won't come from heaven to talk to me. Yes, rather definitely. Pass through someone to tell me.
I agree. It's either that or you see it somewhere or you read it somewhere. I strongly believe in that. And before
I could even start to take this thing very serious, I used to walk around with my song, like my songs with speaker.
Okay.
I'll go to YFM, go to different radio stations, and just go to the DJs, not for them to play my song, but for me to play my songs for them. So they can tell me if feedback. I have a feature with this thing, if there's a greatness, if there's something if
there's a way out.
Or way out, if it will work for me, they should tell me. Because I had a lot of songs, but I was just afraid, to put something out that people will be like, oh.
Right.
So
I get that totally. But let's wheel back to the years before you came to Ghana. What was that decision for you to come to Ghana? You've been in Ghana for about 9 years now. So how has it been so far? First, what brought you to Ghana? And then how have your 9 years in Ghana been so far?
It was a tough one in Liberia back then. During that period, it was the Ebola.
Okay.
It was the Ebola crisis. By the way, I was born during the war. The civil war in Liberia that lasted up to 14 years plus, and because of that, I'm one of those people that had that traumatized kind of childhood days.
Right. Because you grew up seeing
war, like 14 years plus. It was just war, like back to back. There will be sometimes you will have, school and other things, but it was still not sweet. Like the childhood days were not nice. So grew up that way, saw a lot of struggles, poverty and all those things, But during the Ebola time, I was selling scratch card.
Okay.
I was selling charcoal. I saw a lot of things during that period just to survive because we were not having fun. It was bad. People were dying. And I got scared. So I left the city. I went far out of the city.
Okay.
And then one of my big brothers, like he's a family friend, it's like, man, I saw your picture on the internet. Because I uploaded my charcoal picture on the internet that I didn't know what I was doing anyways. I just felt like somebody would see it and say they want to buy my charcoal. My mind was not on this guy will see it and be like, no, man, I don't like the fact that you are doing that. You have to come Ghana. So he's like, okay, come here. I'm like, okay, that would be good. I would be so happy, So I came to get school and all the stuff, but unfortunately for me, I had to make my way through life, out here.
Yeah,
And then,
you've pushed your way through. I think that we can say that. So far, so good. Let me just conclude that way for you, because you seem to be making strides, right? From the stories that you've told, we can tell that there's an upward climb, and that is nice. The choice of Lasmid on Butter My Bread, how did you meet Lasmid? How was that song created? Right after that, we'll talk. You have a song with Camido as well.
Yeah.
We'll touch on that, and then we'll touch on your recent release, Mood.
Well, the Lasmid collaboration, Butter My Bread. Shout out to my homeboy Lasmid. Charger.
Yeah.
I got this kind of feeling where it's like I've worked with, Creamy, Episode, Medical. Who am I working with next?
Right.
Because at one point I would feel like giving up, because it's hard to penetrate the market, more especially being a foreign artist.
Because you're not Ghanaian, yeah.
And another thing, as a young artist, when you're coming up, you have hood, you have school, you have friends that will know you. So when they hear you're doing music, they'll support. Yeah. But my support was from Liberia, not here like that. Because I didn't have people that I grew up with here. I didn't have family, friends, and all those things like that.
You didn't have a community.
Just few. I didn't have my own community here. So it was just back home. And then I got that feeling like feature either Lasmid or Kwesiata.
Okay.
So that was it.
That was your choice.
So it was just two.
Okay.
So who do I reach out to? That was the thing. Like, okay, go to this guy, Creamy, because Creamy was the first top Ghanaian artist I worked with. He really opened his arm. He didn't take a penny from me up to now.
Nice.
He's still a family, big brother I look up to. So I went to him. I drove to him that night, and then I played the song. It's like, the song is nice. It's not Butter My Bread. It's a different song.
Okay.
It's nice. It's a big song. So how am I getting to know these guys? So he made his own stuff, movement, and then it's like, Kwesiata is in the US. Lasmid is here. What's your choice? I'm like, I want to work with Lasmid since he's here, because I want to have a vibe.
Yeah.
But,
shouts to Creamy though.
Yeah.
Well, they were also both on the same record label, so it makes sense that he made that happen for you. I think that it was a good choice. Because right now, do you see anybody else? I don't think I see anybody else on Butter My Bread. I think that you two have made magic with the song. The visualizer and the video have surpassed 10 million views on YouTube. You know that? Each.
Yeah,
and that's great. That's great.
I think 30, 40 million each.
Yeah, that's really great.
It's
now you moved on from there. Obviously, you're still making music, and then you had Camido, right?
Yeah, I did a dope project with Camido.
Yeah.
Eyes on You. Camido did. I reached out to him like today.
Tomorrow, got back to you
we
today.
did the song.
Okay.
Yeah, just the next day we did the song. That guy.
Great.
Crazy talent. And he's very amazing. We met in Los Angeles, and he didn't even be like, oh, bro, and pass. No. Yeah. He connected me right there with some of his people. It was all fun. Yes, Camido.
I like it when people who seem to be in the same space doing the same thing fully support each other. I think that is a nice thing, and it's just a very human thing to do, right? Pulling people up the ladder when you're already up. It is really nice. Now, talking about traveling and breaking boundaries, you reached into Nigeria to make music with Khaid. That is your newest one, Mood. Yes.
Yeah.
What mood are you in?
Right now, I'm in a chill mood now, just having a little nice time with you, I'm cool.
Okay. Was it a collaborative piece, or did you reach out to him, or did he reach out to you? Are we also going to be getting a Khaid featuring Jzyno song anytime soon?
We didn't work on that. I was the one that reached out for the project, because, I do believe in collaboration, more especially from where I'm coming from, Liberia. We have great talent in Liberia, but we don't have that connection. We don't have that structure, on the international market. So I believe that the more I collaborate with people, the more people hear about Liberia.
Okay.
Those that got interest in wanting to listen to other artists from different countries, they will definitely check
Liberia.
in my industry and listen to artists, and then they will also strengthen the industry. Industry players like the artists, the managers, labels, to want to come out and also do the same, because people have been trying their best, but God has blessed me to be the first global artist from Liberia. And Butter My Bread is the
Yay!
Butter My Bread is the biggest Liberian song based on numbers and global recognition. You see, so the more I collaborate, the more I tap into new fan bases and at least. Because my country is small, 5 million people. I can't be depending on that.
On all of them. On only them, I mean. Now, looking back home, should you want to put anybody else on a song of yours? Also because you mentioned that there's a pool of talents, a lot of talents in Liberia. I wouldn't say I know any artists from Liberia, unfortunately, but should you run me through a list of Liberian artists?
So we have
that
we have MC Caro, that's a female artist, she's a rapper.
Oh, nice.
She's really doing well, like she's battling with the guys.
I like that.
Yeah, and we have Panto, we have Teddy Rap, we have CIC, we have Bokero, we have Amigo, Kelsby. We have a lot of great talent.
Have all of them reached out to you so far?
Oh, no, it's not like that. Like, we're all family.
Yeah, all family. Yeah. So is there going to be music from you and them?
Okay, so there's an artist called Christoph the Change also. I got him on my EP, upcoming EP. I'm dropping an EP September.
When is it coming? 13. September 13.
Yeah.
Okay, 13. So, okay.
Yeah, he's the one that I got on the EP. But I work with a couple of them. I work with Teddy Rap. I work with Panto. I work with Andizi. Revolution. I got a lot of artists I work with, Makita, yeah. So, I mean, it just gradually we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
And
you being the torchbearer, I mean, the onus now lies on you to also show them the way, one way or the other, right? Sometimes I know that artists don't want to tell them what it is as it is. We're having a conversation here last week where I said that I think Stonebwoy should probably hold a symposium where he tells people how he's gone about it, also because now he's become a really global artist. But Cyril said no, which I understand, but also the fact that you are helping them one way or the other and also shining light on Liberia, that I can say is really beautiful. Another thing that is beautiful is the mood video with Khaid. Really, really nice video. It was released, I think, about 3 days ago at this point. 4 days ago at this point. And it's going well so far. Any promo plans beyond the traditional media tour and then socials?
I've tried. I did for the audio first. I did the dance challenge. I did some social media promo, and then the video is out. Like I'm right here right now. I'm on 3 Music.
Yeah.
The video is now on 3 Music. It's on Metro. It's on how you call this, TV3.
Okay.
MTV Base, Sound City, Hip TV.
Those are in Nigeria.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just connecting also in Liberia. Okay. Yeah. So I'm doing Afrobeat music. So I'm trying to connect more with the Afrobeat community.
With all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Should you pick a Nigerian artist to put on your next song, who would it be?
I'm dropping an EP, so I have this guy.
So they're all on there. J Wills.
Yeah, okay. J Wills on my EP.
I like that you're telling me the dates your EP is going to be released and who is on it, because we usually don't get that. So that's great.
We're having a conversation.
Are you going to have Khaid, the mood song, on there as well?
It's already there.
It's already on there. How many songs are you looking at?
EP.
Okay.
I've dropped 2 already. Okay. So I'm dropping the balance.
Okay. On the EP.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. We look forward to that. Okay. All and right. Again, welcome home to TV Music, and I'm sure that you're already enjoying your stay in Ghana and enjoying your fame and stardom as well. So you best of luck, and just give us more and more and more and more.
Non-stop.
We are here. We are here to digest and ingest it all. So yeah.
Definitely. I mean, by the way, you talk about me showing the way and stuff. I'm definitely always online telling my people things. I'm just sharing. We had this Audio Mac thing. Audio Mac?
Yes, the streaming platform.
Yeah. So like a year plus ago, I had this opportunity from the director of Audio Mac, USA, Europe, Africa, and Asia, through Instagram. It's like, man, you've been running numbers all by yourself without a record label, because I'm independent,
That's nice.
So what can we do to support you? Then I'm like, that's great. I was so happy, And I'm like, nah, let's just do this for my country, because the foreign songs were dominating. I mean, it's good to have competition that way, but it was too much for me. I always complain about that. Let's have foreigners also enjoying
Consume
there.
Liberian
But
music.
yeah, but it shouldn't be like it's from number 1 all the way to 29.
Yeah.
Let's see Liberian songs there too. Like right now, if you check our top chart in Liberia, we have a lot of Liberian songs that mixed with Ghanaian, Nigerian songs, which is nice.
That's great.
But first it was all Nigerian,
Nigerian,
Ghanaian,
right.
Nigerian, you know. So I talked to the guy. I'm like, just do this for Liberia. Give us playlist, you know, put us on your top 10 weekly and all those things, and then it was like, okay. And today we are enjoying our, you know, our own.
I think that I admire your drive. You've pushed to this point, and you can only push further. So you go kill it.
Thank you.
Right, especially with the promo of Mood. Mood is the song that we played right before we started this interview. Is going to be played again. Jzyno, if you've heard Butter My Bread, is the crooner of Butter My Bread, and this features Lasmid. If, let's just assume that you've never heard it, please just head over to any music distribution platform that you use, or maybe onto YouTube as well, and just type it in Jzyno, Jzyno, featuring Lasmid, Butter My Bread. And then this new one is Mood, and it features Khaid. Go enjoy some good music from Jzyno as you continue to enjoy the Culture Daily Show on Theme Music TV and Plus 89.9 FM.